Hey, what's up, y'all? I was just scrolling on YouTube like I always do. And I stumbled over a video where a young lady said there's a lot of content creators out there now is profiting off of shaming black women. What you think about that? I know some of y'all might think, yeah, she right. She got a point. And I thought that way at first. But the more I paid attention, I thought to myself, but is it fair though? But is it fair? Hear me out. Black men been getting shamed for years, and I'm not about to go into whataboutism. I'm just trying to make it a point to level things up. Black people have been getting shamed for years. Always get shamed. And we always have to be the bigger person. Of course, we're men. Of course we are. But we get shamed in the media, social media, in our social circles for not being enough. We're not tall enough. We don't make enough money. We don't get married enough. And that's another subject I'll get into a little bit later. And we don't protect our women. I strongly disagree. For the main reason that I see a lot of our women, they skip up or pass up the brothers that they need to date because society taught them and conditioned them to be a certain way. And they didn't rise up enough to ignore society. We let society tell y'all this man has to be 6'5" or better to be an adequate man for you. This man has to make six figures to be an adequate man for you. This man has to impress you and feed you and take care of your kids that you have from another man to be an adequate man for you. And that's bullshit. And I think a lot of men today are sick of hearing the bullshit. They're sick of hearing all the deal breakers on why the women they choose don't make themselves available for them. A lot of our women think they're better than us. A lot of our women are more educated than us in some areas. But the educated black men, a lot of you black women don't want. A lot of the educated black men in the fields that really make the world go round, y'all call them dudes corny. But the dudes that's in your circle, if they're not a hustler, or if they're not, let's say, just getting that bread, you know what I'm saying, at all costs, and has a certain persona about him, a certain swag about him, you would look at that man like, this the guy for me. But the guys that might be for you, you overlook. So it's the reason why it's a lot of shaming content out there. Do I agree with a lot of the misogyny and a lot of bullshit these dudes be doing? Nah, but it's all about context. It's all about what do you see and what do you receive as misogyny. Just because a man says things like, I like a submissive woman, I like to be the head of the household, I like to lead my woman, I like to want to be able to be the teacher in my home, I want my woman to, cater to me, need be. Does that make him, a misogynist? No, it's just a man, just natural instinct. He wants his woman to help him. Help him. I don't need my woman to lead me. I want my woman to help me. I want my woman to fill in the blanks. But I'm just speaking for me. But I'm gonna speak in general. So a lot of content that's out there, I think, is a lot of men just fed up. So the same way a lot of our black women got fed up over time when they did cross over into feminism, when white women coached them into being feminists and being more independent, and you don't need that, man. You know what I'm saying? In a lot of cases, y'all men wasn't around. In some cases, men were incarcerated. Some men just, substance abuse or, other childhood traumas. We're not falling for that excuse no more. It's a lot of good ass men that never had a felony, never been in jail, that make decent money, that's fairly decent looking, and a lot of us get overlooked. by women that you would think should date you. Now, me personally, I don't lose sleep over rejection or a woman who I deem might be on my level that choose not to, you know, go in my direction. I get it. Everybody ain't for everybody. Everybody got different preferences. But I do see a problem with women that are constantly reaching for the stars and not being realistic. Now, of course, you want to get the best of within your realm of capabilities, but we start to lose sight of that, and that's why a lot of us are so single. Because if you guys keep skipping over the men that's right there for you, and the men are have to go elsewhere and date down like y'all always talk about dating down. A lot of men got to date down because y'all trying to date up to motherfuckers you're not ready for, and they end up trying to fall back down to, you know, I won't say lesser men, but to men that's just not on the same level as those other men. And then you require the same thing from that man on a $60,000 level that you was getting from a man making, you know, 100 plus. But now you got babies and you want somebody to take care of them. These men up here don't want you for that. They don't want that. And the ones that do, I guarantee you, you're on a short ass leash. And, you know, excuse the expression, but you're on a short ass leash. You ain't gonna last long. Let you cut up. Because you know what? Those dudes got options. And you know that. And our women need to take more accountability for the bullshit that this shit led to. You got men making all this content about that shit. Okay, they making a little bit of bread. Y'all making bread on OnlyFans. Y'all making bread on selling ass to other bum ass dudes. And then y'all still shaming the dudes that do genuinely like you outside of OnlyFans. So y'all shaming the dudes that's giving y'all money on OnlyFans, and y'all shaming the dudes that's not on OnlyFans, that's, you know, sending you messages in the DMs, this, that, and the other. You know what I mean? Even though I think the Good Morning Beautiful guys, y'all niggas some suckers. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Y'all need to be turned the fuck down. You know what I'm saying? Man up, get on your purpose, and you ain't gotta worry about that shit. Them girls will choose you. When I choose you, them girls will make themselves available to be chosen by you. But let's get back on subject. So yes, men are shaming. It depends on the context of how you take it. I just think men are fucking fed up with the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? They're fed up with the bullshit. And there's a lot of truths out there to where women are starting to hear it, and they're starting to, you know, starting to dig deep. It's starting to strike a nerve because this shit is true in some cases. And so we just need to pay attention. So overall, it's just a glaring sign that it's an issue. The black dating market is out of whack. Our marriage numbers is out of whack. Whether you believe in marriage or not. I'm not a marriage dude, so, but for people that's all about marriage, we're not getting married. We have more babies, not getting married. You know what I mean? A lot of our men, a lot of good men are getting passed up. I don't want to hear the excuse that, you know, a lot of black men are in jail or gay. That's fucking bullshit. That's bullshit. I ain't seen nobody's jail. I'm far from motherfucking homosexual. You know what I'm saying? I make solid money. I'm not a bum out here. You know what? But I'm not making 100,000 either. Now, for somebody that, you know, a career woman, so to speak, that's been making, let's say, $250,000, you know, her whole life. Okay, I can see that being a setback. I can totally see that. But let some girl roll up on me making 35, you know, 40, talking about, man, you don't make enough to take care of me and my kid from JoJo that's locked up, and then on top of that, your mama's single, then I might have to take care of her too down the line. You know what I'm saying? That's something else y'all don't talk about. You know what I'm saying? We might end up having to take care of your mama. But anyway, the videos and the content that's being out, there's some good out there and there's some bad out there. You just got to be smart enough to sift through the bullshit. You don't just roll up in any church, right, and accept what pastor's saying, right? What some of y'all do. Same way with these quote unquote dating gurus, or, you know, people who got so much to say about the black dating market. But this shit is real. You know what I'm saying? Y'all let one man Y'all let one man strike a nerve under y'all, but then turn around and get in y'all car and listen to the same niggas that been shitting on y'all for years. I'm talking about, and I love hip hop, but most of your hip hop artists, like the trap rappers and shit, I'm talking about the ones that's, like your Futures and stuff. They've been shitting on y'all for fucking years. And this one dude, Kevin Samuels, he don't even call y'all out your name. He didn't even call y'all bitches. But this nigga is the devil to y'all. He's a devil. And he is probably the Antichrist and the guy spearing on all these other guys. Nah, these guys been saying this shit for years, man. They've been saying it for years. Just that it took one motherfucker to rub y'all the wrong way, and now y'all speaking about it. But then y'all turn around, you get in your car, and you press play, and you got these same niggas shitting on y'all. Song after song after video after video after song after video after concert. Shit on y'all. And then you go home to your man and kiss him in the mouth and tell him you love him when you're really thinking about the guy who been shitting on y'all. But then when other polished dudes get on YouTube that got a purpose and serving y'all good ass quality content, some good truths, some good data, oh, he's shaming black women. This man is shaming black women. In some cases, it's gonna be a little misogyny involved. You know what I'm saying? Take a little bit of tough love. It's gonna take some tough love to get us up off the mat. Y'all go to church and let this preacher teach y'all about how to give him money. But this motherfucker tell y'all, get in the gym, you know what I mean? Get your paper up, be submissive, you know what I'm saying, where it's needed. Be cooperative, you know what I'm saying, where it's needed. Be that helpmate to that man. Stop having babies before marriage. Stop having babies at 18 and 16 and then turn around and get 36 and want the blue collar dude to clean up the pieces. And, you know what I'm saying? Just be the cleanup man. The dude that you call corny at 18, that's the dude at 45 you want to be the stepdaddy. Because the guys that's making 100 plus, these quote unquote professional establishment. I won't even say professional because you can make 200 plus and be unprofessional as fuck. You know what I mean? You can be ghetto, you can be hood, you can be this, that, and the other, and still not be, have any powers whatsoever. So the money is relative. There's motherfuckers who got money that should be nowhere near a relationship or even having women. Let's just be honest. So let's just be smart about it, and let's just quit going back and forth pointing fingers and just trying to find the solutions of why we here right now. Why are we here? And that's all I got. So let's just pay attention to the context. Is there some shame involved? Yes. Is there some misogyny involved? Yes. It's the same shit that we've been dealing with for years. We just going in a broad ass circle. It's just that men is just getting sick of the bullshit. And motherfuckers been cooped up forever with this corona. So when people cooped up with corona after a year, the coronavirus, people are coming up with side hustles. They finding things to do. We can't go to bars. Gyms was closed for a while. Dining and eating was closed. Libraries was closed. So people at home, they get to know themselves. But as you get to know yourself, you start to realize and filter out what you don't need, and you start to understand what you do need. The key word I said was need, not want. Men are starting to realize that I don't need a woman up under me. I got all these things at my disposal to get my hands on, to stay active, stay productive, and find a purpose. Now I realize that I'm doing the proper things. Women aren't my first priority. You know what I mean? It's like we want to be rewarded for our works, and vice versa. Women need to learn what men truly want, and then they'll understand why a lot of the men that's making the content that they're making today feel the way they feel. And that's all I got, And it is what it is, and I'm entertained by it. Am I learning some things? Am I turned off by a few things? But it's coming to a head, and we got to figure it out.